lumea și ne uităm la cel mai mare șarpe. Uite-te la șarpele ăsta mare.
It just keeps coming.
La cel mai mare șer.
Of course, this is just a tiger reticulated python. But I
E în
tell you,
engleză,
tiger
ok?
reticulated pythons are
E în
still
engleză. Este în
amazingly cool
engleză
animals.
și...
Retics are always fun because they're so energetic. Unlike Burmese and some other big snakes, these guys just want to run and run and run.
Ok.
Let's get her back here.
E în
Now
engleză.
that is a gorgeous snake though. Take a look at it. And this is kind of a perfect health for an animal too, because she's kind of lean and mean. She's giving me a workout too. And again, a tiger reticulated python is a codominant mutation. That's really one of the first mutations of retics that were ever produced by a guy named Carl Herman. And of course, they breed these guys.
Cei mai mari șerpi din lume.
You can get a super tiger reticulated python.
Și lungi, cei mai lungi. Nu e chiar ăsta cel mai lung.
And again, reticulated pythons
E
are
foarte
really
lung.
the largest or longest snake, I should say, in the world. They can get well into their 20 feet range. I tell you what, guys, I'm going to need a breather because I am absolutely wore out. If you guys ever want to take a fitness course, I say handling a python a while would be really good for you. But this show is going to be awesome. We got a lot of pythons to show you. We'll meet up with Jeff later, the owner of El Segundo Pythons, to talk about what brought him to this level. My name is Brian Barczyk. I'm no zoologist, just a guy with a passion for animals. And that passion often takes me on animal adventures around the world.
Ok.
So Jeff specializes in pythons, but reticulated pythons in general, and that's a snake that I'm always fascinated with. So when I get around a collection like this, it's just amazing to see stuff, and I want to show you some really cool animals in this episode. I'm going to start with an animal that I've always loved, but I've had bad luck with. It seems like every time I handle one of these guys, I get bit. But Jeff has assured me that this one is a tame one, but you guys know I've heard that before. So we'll see what happens. And if you guys guessed a pied reticulated python, you guessed right. You know, piebald snakes, for whatever reason, have always been one of my favorite. And guess what? This girl's in blue on top of it. So she looks kind of cool, but usually blue animals aren't something you want to mess with too much. But you can see that she's acting completely docile. She's not giving me any indication whatsoever that she wants to be aggressive. And you can kind of see how the pattern is really jumbled, which is really common with piebald animals as well, is that not only do you see the white blotching, but the actual normal pattern on it is usually really jumbled up as well. And of course, it's a recessive mutation, which just basically means that you need to breed a pied to a pied to produce more pieds, or you can breed a pied to a normal and get heterozygous animals and eventually get more pieds. When I saw the very first pied retic, I was absolutely blown away. And I wasn't 100% sure if anyone was ever going to reproduce them. So now, several years later, to see that they're being readily produced and even mixed into other mutations now, it's really cool to think. And you guys know I love ball pythons, so I've always worked with the piebald ball pythons ever since the very beginning, before they were proven genetic. So you now have a piebald that can get 18 plus foot. That's pretty awesome. I can see how someone can get hooked with this animal because they have so much personality. They're intelligent. They're always trying to figure things out. And of course, they're always kind of on the move, which makes them a little bit unique because a lot of big snakes, once they get really large, they don't move around a lot because you've got to imagine it has to take a lot of energy for a snake this size to move as much as it does. But retics definitely move a lot. But there you have it, guys. Pied reticulated pythons. Oh my gosh. Take a look at that animal right there. Believe it or not, the last time I was here in El Segundo, I actually highlighted this very snake, but it was just a little guy, and it has grown up to be amazing. It's actually a sunfire rennic ghost. Now, the sunfire is a codominant mutation. Recessive mutation, but together they make an incredible conjunct. I mean, just take a look at that right there. I mean, it's so clean and so vibrant, and that's that sunfire. You know, it actually really brightens stuff up and makes it clean. And then, of course, the red ghost is just absolutely gorgeous in its own right. But I just can't believe how much brighter this animal has gotten.